Danganronpa.
I'm here. Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Hello. Can you hear me? Actually, can you hear me? That's a good question. 1 second. 1 second. Yes, you can. You can hear me just fine. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so, not wasting any time here. We're getting right back into, Clash Trial. We're in Trial 2, which means I do not have to speak for quite a lot of this, which is great, because my throat is kind of scratchy. Last night I kind of killed my vocal cords.
During the class trial,
That's a little
you
too
will
loud.
present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
I can't wait to get 6 tutorials about using truth nukes and truth speed bumps and truth sterilizers and truth steroids to just mentally destroy all my classmates.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
It's a
Now
cool
then,
rule.
Let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome murder case.
Critically acclaimed.
Who cares about that game?
Wait 1 sec. 1 second. Take off my jacket, my sweatshirt here. Here we go. Way more comfortable.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
I'm sure everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
But not you, Nagito. We don't like you.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
Hey Val, how you doing?
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game too.
Wow, how meta.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
I'm alright. I've been back at work for 1 day, which is to say, I didn't really get any time off to begin with, and I'm just, yeah. Work immediately made me pissed off at it, and I'm not happy. I just wanted to get done and get to this as quickly as I could tonight. How are you doing? The characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. By using the staff roll after clearing the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A is probably, oh god, I don't remember this, hold on. I don't have enough info, like, hold on. It wasn't... Shit, I actually don't know. I don't know, I don't remember who's who. I know E is Mahiru, and I think B is Hiyoko, but I don't know who Girl A is. Mahiro, Hyoko, so it's probably Sato or Mikan. Oh, it's Mikan, because she didn't want to be the leader.
I see.
That was it.
Girl A is probably Mikan Tsumiki. That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Not to be confused with Kid A, which is a
Based on the list of names
pretty
in
good
the
album.
staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
This is just rife with self-referential humor here.
Trashy pig shit like you doesn't have any privacy rights. Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too. Huh?
Yep. Girl B.
I see! Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Anyway, let's move on. Next is Girl C.
Girl C, huh? Her personality was hyper-energetic and unique. So it's probably, Ibuki, Monokuma.
I see! Girl C is Ibuki.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Why? Why would you say that?
Let's move on to Girl D.
Why is she calling Hajime a cunt? What the hell? Girl D, huh? There's only one person who always had a camera with them. That's Mahiru.
I see! Girl D is Mahiru, the victim in this case.
Dropping a few more frames than I'd like, but it's still not that much. It's 1% of my stream.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
He's Guy F. Fuyuhiko.
See! Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Another person?
It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Trying to check my
It's not
stream.
like I'm
I am
wrong.
dropping a few frames. That's not
how
happy.
it's
It doesn't make me
written on
happy.
the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice. It's true I have a hunch, but to call me out like that, Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. The reason Fuyuhiko's last name Kuzuryu appears twice, it's probably because it's just a bug. He had a double roll. He had a sister, but I'm not... Was it older or little? I think it was little sister.
I can prove it with this. In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch, what the hell did she do to my little sister?
It's pretty clear. There's no doubt that Guy F had a little sister. Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice. By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed,
I feel like
right?
this makes it too obvious that Fuyuhiko is the murderer. I don't really want to say it myself, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is the high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see! The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
That bitch, Girl E, was it?
Based on Guy F's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
Wait, well, who's Girl E, though?
Why do you sound so fucking happy? That's a winning personality you've got there.
Oh, well, Girl E also ended up dead, and this is non-fiction, so Girl E is not someone that's here.
Winning personality? Are you praising me?
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
I feel bad for him now. It's really... This game has a way of, like, making you feel bad for the people that are, like, the biggest douchebags.
It's not just a game.
Kind of like One Piece.
It's definitely based on true events. That's why it's the motive.
Don't go making shit up, bastard! If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago. I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
I see. So you're never gonna accept that that game is based on true events, huh? Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
I hate that he's, like, the overwhelming force here.
You seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad. It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone. That's why I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru. Guy F is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be the same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
Miss Sato? That's not a character. Miss Sato's not here. That's not someone in our team, right? Yeah. Hope fragments. Actually, let me check my pet. Come on, poop! So you get your more despair.
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the heck is that wild connection?
Tanaka may be an ordinary family name, but it's far better than Sato or Suzuki.
And he also had a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
New mystery of the emblem?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
What? No way! Is that true?
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why does this happen?
You guys are definitely friends.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
Because she had run into Girl 7 and seen Girl 7, Girl 8, Girl 9. And because of that, she ate Girl E with a baseball bat to the head. The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Girl E interfered with murder because Girl E witnessed the murder because Girl E was Fuyuhiko's sister. Because Girl E was the killer. Girl E was the killer because Girl D, who was Mahiru, took the photos.
I see. The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game. Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister.
You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
This is kind of messed up if this actually happened at, like, Hope's Peak before all this bullshit happens.
It's the murder that occurred in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Locked door,
Look,
broken
I
vase,
made a
water
map of
tank
the
and
music
gravel.
room's surroundings. which was the stage of the first case.
Victim broken window.
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Haha.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
How do you know that? Well, he says he gets it. He doesn't actually know.
Then, I'll start explaining. Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking. Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside, they found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head. Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Sound.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
Nagito, have you ever played a game called Undertale?
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
What if the twist in this case is that Sonya is the serial killer? The Sparkling Justice serial killer? And she killed Mahiru because she misunderstood the game or something? And she was like, fuck it, Mahiru did it. And because she killed someone, I'm gonna kill her, even though she's completely wrong? That would be fucked up.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girl E broke the window and escaped, and sprinted to the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
Then, forget this!
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Because of the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Okay. And make my argument. Stolen swimsuit, entrance hall photo, broken vase, Girl E, okay.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
What?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance hall, the other 4 girls should have been there.
Yeah, that checks out.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
No.
Twilight's hidden passageway is the world's best!
I need to definitely find a clue that'll clarify that.
After she killed the first victim in the music room,
Vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. Could that have been it?
What did Girl E do?
She just broke the window and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside? to the front of the music. To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall. Plus, at the entrance, the other 4 girls should have been...
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
No.
No, that's wrong.
Fireworks going on
First of all,
outside
the sound
for some
the girls
reason.
heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Maybe.
Actually, the murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Okay, so this just happened way earlier than it sounds.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Murder weapon?
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit. Which means I'll feel disgusting!
Why does it? What's with you and shitting? He always has to take a shit.
You're the disgusting one.
The weapon is pretty unconventional. The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Might have IBS. Maybe.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
Nidai's a big man and he takes big poops. An unconventional weapon that also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it. What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was I out of line just now? Now then, there's something I need to tell you about regarding the white noise and the non-stop debates. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Durable white noise will chip away every time you shoot at them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at all. You get the gist, right? Appears the debate is getting tougher, so I've obtained some very useful information. I heard there's a guy named Gun something. Apparently he's a skill that can increase the power of the silencer. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was I out of line just now? Well then, good luck and have fun. Okay, time to make my argument. What is this? I'm trying to figure out what the murder weapon is. The myrtle!
Music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
No.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
What?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Ah.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
An unconventional weapon. Apparently it appeared in the game, but...
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Victims... Wait, hold on. You could actually see the image closer. Girl E. Well, it looks like a... I mean, it looks like she was killed with a metal bat. Girl E's crime scene photo.
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano. Why are you going even... The investigation. It's on
That big a scale?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Nope, that wasn't it. Looks like you've never beaten someone before. You split someone's head in half, a surprising amount of blood shoots out, you know? So if you're gonna argue, you better use better reasoning than that. Maybe I should split your head fucking open.
Damn it!
Looks like I made a mistake. I should think it over one more time.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
I don't know.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano. Why are you going even big? The investigation conducts.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Nope, that's not it either. Thank God my health bar's huge.
Weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
If you back me up with your half-assed opinion, it'll just ruin my theory's credibility. Huh? Is that even a theory? I thought you were just making a stupid joke.
Damn it! A weapon inside... Huh?
I don't
What about
know.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Damn it!
Okay.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Maybe I should look at these again. Could it be the broken vase because the water washed away the blood? Or the blood's on the flowers so you couldn't see it? Maybe that's it.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano. Why are you going even... The investigation conduct.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Really? That's still not right? Oh my god.
Weapon inside the music room. What about broken glass?
This is hard.
A weapon inside the music room. What about broken glass? Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
No.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano. Why are you going even big? The investigation conducts.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Oh man. Okay. I don't know.
Weapon inside the music room, huh?
Broken vase photo.
What about broken
Where's escape
glass?
route? Stolen school
Isn't the
swimsuit.
cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Ew, I tried that already.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Damn it!
I don't know.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
I'm overlooking something obvious
What about
here.
broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
I'm lost. All my theories are getting broken apart immediately. Killer's escape route, maybe? Maybe she smashed her head through the window? Would that be enough to kill her? Maybe? Killer's escape route?
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even? The investigation can. It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with grub?
If it's a weapon, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains? She beat her to death with her fists!
They didn't talk about the ending prize? No, they haven't.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Oh my god, that's still not it?
Damn it!
I'm literally at a loss. No, it can't be fists.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
I'm almost out of time. I'm about to lose.
Why are you going even big? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Nope, that's not it either. Wow. I just don't know what this is. I'm gonna have to take the game over.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Just gonna take one last shot here. Nope.
A weapon inside the music. What about...
It's no use. I can't go on any longer. I don't have any other options. Everyone doubts me? It appears the trial has come to an end. Now then, it's time to vote. Well, I can totally imagine who the blackened will be. Ahem, by the majority vote, the one who has been chosen as the blackened is... Hajime Hinata. But Hajime is not the blackened. Too bad. The true blackened has graduated splendidly. Congratulations! And now, the others will all be punished. Ah, that means you too, Hajime.
This is our end?
Would you like to retry? Yes. Of course I would.
Never give up!
Didn't they talk about the ending prize? No, not yet. And I don't think it's fists because we need to punch really hard to get that. To get blood like that there.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Fists might be the wrong counter.
Why are you going even bigger?
No, but I'm not countering. Wait, what?
Investigation conduct.
It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Right at the end. Well, it should have
Was
had...
there a weapon with bloodstains on it? She beat her to death with her fist!
Oh. I didn't counter the fist thing. Like, I did that once.
A weapon inside the music room.
I don't know. This is too much. Hold on. Someone said they use fists, yeah, but I don't... I'd have to agree with that. And I don't know what I could do to agree with that. Right now, we're focusing on Girl E, not, we're focusing on the actual game prizes. Girl E, stolen swimsuit, killer's escape room, broken fish tank. Iron barred window okay, no. Hold on. Broken fish tank. That's in the room. I don't understand. What happened to... No, okay, we're trying to figure out who killed the first victim. That's why I'm getting confused here, because I'm like, the metal bat. No, the metal bat was used to kill Girl E. What was used to kill Fuyuhiko's sister? I mean, I'd imagine it'd have to be the fish tank. Either the fish tank or the window. The broken glass from the window by, like, smashing her head through it, or the broken fish tank.
What about broken glass?
I've tried that. That's not right.
A weapon inside the music room.
Huh? What about broken glass? Isn't the cause of death a blood?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano. Why are you going even? The investigation can...
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stains.
So that's not right either. Oh, we're really just ace attorney in this now, too. I'm not happy about
What
that.
about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a think you talked her with
That's too big to be a... Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale.
How about beating her with gravel? If it's a weapon that was, it should have had blood. Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists.
Wow, I didn't even get to try that. Cool.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blood? Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a... Then the piano. Why are you going even... The investigation can... It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with blood? She beat her to death with her fists. Damn it!
Okay, so it's not that. So I've tried everything with Killer's Escape route now. So it's not that.
What about broken glass?
It's gotta be the broken fish tank, right?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a
Didn't that work?
Then the piano.
Why are you going even big? The investigation can... It's on that big a scale, too.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Okay, that's incorrect. This one sucks. Why am I having so much trouble with this?
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
Yes. No, really? That's not it? Okay.
A weapon inside the music room. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano. Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conduct. It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to, it should have had blood stains.
Okay, so it's not the fish tank. It is definitely not the fish tank.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Stolen cool
What about
swimsuit?
broken glass?
Wait. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute.
Isn't the cause of death a think you
I
talked her
think
with
I
the
might know
fish
what this
tank?
is.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
It's like the first
Why
case.
are you going even big? The investigation conducts universe.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
Damn it! That's not it either. Oh my god.
Damn it!
Thought maybe she'd cover the weapon. Ugh, fucking hell, dude.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
I don't know.
What about broken glass?
Victim's crime scene photo? Broken vase
Isn't the cause
photo?
of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the
Piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
What?
Investigation
This one.
conducts.
Why is
So
this
that
one being
big a
so
scale,
bad?
too?
How
Alright.
about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had blood stains.
I'm legitimately lost here. Like I've tried like everyone at every point at this point. I legitimately don't know what it is. I'm taking like a huge L in points on this to fail. I'm actually frustrated this is taking me so long now. This is wasting my time. Because there's just something that's not clear here to me that I should know.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
So what do we have? We have the killer's escape route, which is the broken window. Normally you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Stolen swimsuit. Girl E had her swimsuit stolen. She's the one who murdered the girl. Broken vase photo. Girl will vote broken vase. Girl D showed the girl E this photo in Twilight Syndrome murder case. This vase was broken in the classroom next to the music room. Maybe it's broken vase somewhere, because girl D showed this to girl E, and girl D knew that it was her because of this photo. One of the ending prizes, a crime scene photo of the victim after she was killed in the music room. Looks like she was killed in a metal bag. Could it be the swimsuit? It could be the swimsuit. I don't think it could be. I thought that maybe the swimsuit was wrapped in the murder weapon so that it would look, so that it wouldn't create, so it would get blood on it. But something's not making sense here. I think it's possibly the broken vase. Because why would the gravel in the suit, though? Maybe. Alright, hold on. Let's try the gravel with the suit.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger? The investigation conducted.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Yep, that was it.
I agree with that.
Fucking hell. But why? Like, I don't get how I'm supposed to understand that.
Gravel to attack the victim.
I mean, see, I was on the right track with the swimsuit being used to cover the blood. I just didn't... Okay, don't you know how to beat with gravel? Well, here's the thing. I just didn't think that was a possibility. I didn't think that it was possible that she used the gravel from the fish tank.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there. Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Like, here's the problem. Like, I was not... I had no idea. Like, there was... Like, I don't know how I was supposed to deduce that. I don't know. It was like the only thing you didn't try. Maybe they put gravel... Yeah, well, that's what I think they did. They put the gravel in the suit to keep the bloodstains from getting on the murder weapon, which is the gravel. But, I don't know. Like, the fish... See, I don't know. There was, like... There was one step too many there for me to figure out, I think.
You're not chosen at all. And gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag.
I guess that's supposed to be what I guess that's kind of the hint there, because you do see the swimsuit in the game.
And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
Hey, now, we're ripping off him here, so...
But for the killer...
I wouldn't say that out loud. You might invoke him.
Two birds with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
That's how Uchikoshi feels all the time, especially when he's writing jokes about main characters having 12-inch dicks.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D.
Girl D.
Girl D's nuts.
You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this? What does that mean?
The piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
It's okay, I made sure to throw it away.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D. Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it, and they ended up getting into an argument.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she couldn't go back. I somewhat understand that feeling.
You can? That's pretty scary.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day.
I'll never make you forget
I might
killing.
as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Well, Girl E's killer. Right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Monokuma.
I see!
It should have been Guy F.
I'll never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
That's all you can say. If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
I think I have another theory of who might actually have killed Mahiru. Because the character in the game, we don't know who actually killed Girl D. Sorry, Girl E. Was it? Wait. No, yeah, Girl E. We don't know who actually killed her. But we know that the last line you hear in Day 4 is someone saying, we'll never forget or never forgive you, or something like that, over and over again. And there's another character who's been saying a line like that regarding killing. And I thought they meant this trial, but they might actually be talking about the killing from real life. Because they already finished the game. Shit. Oh, god damn it. I really hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, do you remember this incident?
I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko. Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
Sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. What the hell? Oh, I was like, I didn't do that. There's an important shared point with Girl E and Mahiru's murder. I mean, the crime... Oh, I don't know. There's a couple. Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Is that supposed to be the proof that the game is relevant to Mahiru's murder?
Crap!
Everyone's staring like I just made a fool of myself in front of everyone. Game and Mahiru's death are probably the next year. There's a more shared point. There's an important shared point. Wasn't the bat a talking point? Yes. But also the ending prize was found in her room. Might be this. No, it isn't. So it might be the bat.
I can prove it with
There we go.
this. I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
I mean, we could have also deduced that from the fact that she had the ending prize with a threatening note given to her.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house.
Because we can't necessarily prove that the bat killed her, nor can we necessarily prove that whoever gave her the ending prize isn't the killer. So, I feel like either of those would have been valid points to move this ahead here.
And Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your minds like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious. Don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What did he...
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
Fuck.
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
I'm not liking the way this is going.
You're saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru?
Blood red eyes, yes, she's a
motive as the
vampire.
cover?
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Don't you understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
It's not Hiyoko. I think Hiyoko was watching the true killer do it.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
I don't want to acknowledge who I think it might actually be. Footprints on the beach are probably it.
What are you saying, you four-eyed troll?
Heck, I was trying to redirect it, it feels...
Mahiru?
Oh, it might be Peko.
You're so mean!
Why do you doubt Hiyoko? Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
But I didn't go to the beach house!
No, that's wrong!
Incorrect.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
Seriously, I told you I didn't!
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints! They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
What does she have against Mikan, exactly?
Decide that based on ugliness?
They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange. The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
Isn't he the same age as you? Does it actually list their ages? I don't think it does. No, it doesn't. Yeah, they're all high schoolers. She looks younger, but I think she's the same age as everyone else.
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
It's more like a foot fetish than a pedo, yeah.
A different...
And a stalker.
Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was in?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Yes, I think we've established that about 2 lines of dialogue ago.
Something happened between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Yes,
Ah! I remember now. I remember when I went to the beach house.
It was when I fucked your mother!
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Also not showering.
I've never heard of that daily routine before. And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
Okay, but for real, like, given how big these islands are, getting to Island 2, to go walk around the beach house, that would take like an hour just to get over there.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
No, what do you do?
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Huh?
It's a lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Yes, I can.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
Okay. Make your argument. Gummy bear, footprints, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, letter on Mahiru. Oh, what? This is gonna be something different then.
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
That'd be true.
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her? Is this a panel of idiots?
Yoko said she never saw Mahiru, but is that really true?
I did go to the beach house,
Metal bat, shower
but
room.
only during my morning walk.
Just on Terraceous part, yeah, crossed out the knife and fork. I didn't see that. Think I know.
You didn't meet up with Mahiru
Shower room.
at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Oh, that was the wrong one. What? You saw Mahiru and me see each other? So where's your proof? Explain it in more detail so I can understand.
Damn it!
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw. Is this a panel of idiots?
Okay, so it's not the shower room. Just noticed, yeah. Yeah, oh yeah, I just read that. Yeah, I gotta see Terra's pick. I didn't notice that they put a fork and knife.
I did go to the beach house,
Letter on Mahiru.
but only during my morning walk.
Oh, right, the letter has your name in it. I'm an idiot.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
At the beach house? I want a voice modulator.
Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Wait, what?
Is this a panel of idiots?
Oh, I must have hit the wrong spot, because that would have had a reaction.
I did go to the beach, but only during my morning walk. I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not. Saying I met up with her when I never even saw her?
Wait, that's not right either? It's gotta be the letter, though. Did I just use it?
I did go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
There we go. It was just the wrong time.
Wrong. Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Yeah, I literally got it the same moment you said it.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
What is that letter? I'm serious, I don't know.
Oh, is it forged?
Oh, snap! I remember now. I totally saw you.
Huh?
Yeah, at the diner.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
I don't know why, but I'm suddenly really hungry for chili. Again.
I saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
I usually eat it like once a week anyway, but like for some reason, like lately at night, I've just been getting cravings for it.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed here.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I wasn't even paying attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
I was the Digimon Emperor, you bitch.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously? I don't know! I didn't even write that letter! I'm telling the truth! I really don't know!
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
I don't know.
Probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out. And then you went ahead to the beach house, hid yourself in a specific place, and waited.
Oh, are we using our hiding place as like a supposed mode, like tool for murder? It's probably not going to turn out that way, though. The only place I could think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Spot selection. Right here. Alright.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Oh, I thought I was going to have to prove that.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something like that before.
Okay, alright.
I have captured the true character of this mystery. Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door and ended up leaving her footprints.
We have presented the proof! My 4 Dark Devas of Destruction didn't even need to come out!
This is the most Gundams contributed to anything in this game. Well, I guess he contributed a bit more during the first case. Hey, Gem. Yep, it's the second trial.
It's a trap! This is obviously someone's trap!
What a dork.
Someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
I'm really not liking where this is going because I'm increasingly getting suspicious of a certain person that I don't want to have committed this murder.
And killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That is right. It cannot be Hiyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
How's the new year treating me? Well, let's see. The weekend was okay, the first and the second. Today was garbage. Work sucked. Was not happy with work. And then the first about 30 minutes of the stream, which has only been going on for an hour, I got tripped up on the first investigation, not for the first argument thing for like a good 20 minutes.
Huh? Sparkling what now?
Sonya Nevermind is a very sus name. I think it's just supposed to be a Nirvana reference. Hold on. Yeah, because they're the album Nevermind, and then she's from the European country of Novoselic, which is the last name of one of the members of Nirvana. The only American name in a classroom. Well, she's a transfer student. She's the ultimate princess from Europe.
That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on the
Oh yeah, there's the knife and the fork.
Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Don't blame Miss Sonia. It's just a difference between cultures. culture shock, you know?
Yoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your head. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
Yes, the chef died. It was rather crispy. It's true that Hyoko's suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. It's Nagito, again. Make your argument once again. Too many of these. Give me a Hangman's Gambit so I could get frustrated at that instead.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
The photographer's the victim.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
So trap is the first one.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Looks like everyone doubts Hiyoko. Let's focus on the gummy since Pekka was obsessed with talking about that. Is that really okay?
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Not the gummy bag, because that didn't come up.
It's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
She's a sinner.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No. Wrong.
Damn it!
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Ah, I lost time for that.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Drop the gummy.
You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
Okay, that's
That's how
correct.
you left your footprints.
No.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
No. Wasn't it?
Crap!
I shall render
No,
my
no, no, no,
verdict
no,
upon
something's
this
right.
mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach
Killer's
house,
escape
right?
route.
That is...
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Waited for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Gummy bag, trash can,
So
yellow
you were
gummy.
forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
That's how you left your footprints.
There's escape route maybe for that last one?
I shall render my verdict of Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding in... So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to... And afterward, you fled from...
At the time, the door facing the was blocked by the body.
I think that's gonna be it, no.
Damn it!
I shall render my verdict. Hiyoko is the...
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding with... So that's when you dropped the gummy.
You waited for your chance, and afterward, you fled from the beach.
At the time, the dwarf
Here we go. We're doing this again.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside, and that's how you left your footprints.
No! I didn't even get to see if that's wrong. I hate that. That aim is like so bad. Alright, let's try again.
There's no doubt.
No point in me trying it.
And weren't you also so that's when you dropped the... You waited for your chance to... And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the dwarfies and the reptiles blocked my body, so you were forced to flee from it, and that's how you left your footprints.
No! It didn't hit it! That's bullshit. My reticle was right on that shit.
I shall render mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed...
This is a lot for me to be told I'm wrong.
There's no doubt.
You went to the beach house, right? And weren't you also so that's when you dropped... You waited for your chance to kill Mahiru, and afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the dwarfies and the reptiles blocked my... So you were forced to flee, and that's how you left your footprints.
No! What? Why is that not getting a reaction there? What the fuck? How about hitboxes?
Hiyoko is the...
I'm telling you, it's a...
There's no doubt.
You went to the beach house. And weren't you also so that's when you dropped the... You waited for your chance to kill
I don't care.
And afterward, you fled from...
At the time, the dwarfies blocked my body,
Is the game glitching? No.
from the beachside,
It's just being really rude. What fucking... Oh my god. All that to be told I'm wrong. Yeah. Okay, great.
I shall render my
I gotta restart this. This is another one that's gonna trip me up now, and that's pissing me off. Alright. Yeah, we've already done this.
We will never give up.
God, my score is gonna be so terrible at the end of this. I'm gonna get, like, no coins.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion.
Trash can. What was up with the trash can? There were a bunch of plastic empty bottles inside the beach house. They were probably drinks from the refrigerator. Okay, he found the closet at the beach house. Apparently there are a lot of these inside Hiyoko's room. Each bag comes with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, orange. Okay, Killer's escape route. Yeah, that has to do with the game. Where's the gamer girl? She's here.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Dummy was yellow? Yeah.
It's a trap!
Oh, it's worth a shot.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
Oh, wait a minute. You're right, though. Hold on. See, I thought that too, because I'm like, well, what flavor of those 4 gummies would be yellow?
Crap.
Oh, maybe it is the gummy bag, and it's on what's his name's. It's on Fuyuhiko's
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed
thing.
Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
She couldn't drop a yellow gummy because there's no yellow gummies in the bag.
You went to the beach house,
I noticed
right?
that, like, when I first saw the bag yesterday too, I'm like, well, which one is yellow? I thought the same. I thought that exactly. Yeah, there's no yellow gummy in the bag.
And weren't you also hiding in the closet?
So that's when you dropped the gummy. No, that's wrong.
I knew yesterday when I saw the gummy bag that something was wrong. I just didn't put it together here. I thought it was just a. I thought it was just a weird. I thought it didn't matter. I thought it was just like, oh well, it looks because like when I was looking at the bag, what was it? No, what am I looking at? That's not it. Truth bullets. Because, like, that's kind of yellow. Like, no, those are... I mean, those are definitely yellow. That's definitely yellow there. I'm assuming that's what... There's a banana there, even though there's no banana flavor in there. But... I don't know. I don't know. Strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. So I'm assuming that they're going under the assumption that if I just think of the flavors, there's not going to be a yellow one. Which I did think when I first picked that up. I was like, well, which one's yellow? Yellow's banana, probably, yeah. But why is it on that bag if it says there's not a yellow? I don't know.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
Oh, I love gummies. Except those ones that came with the shirts that I would get from the Yeti. No, QWERTY. They gave you, like, those gross, like, star candy ones last year. Whenever you got a shirt from them, I threw those all out.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor? The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
See, I wouldn't have put that together. I would have just thought, oh, okay, it's just a gummy from that bag.
Huh? That gummy is yellow?
Yeah, you never eat them from QWERTY. Yeah, no. Because it's, what is it? It's like the starfruit candy. I had a couple of them in, like, my little bag of snacks for, like, months. And then I was like, oh, I think I'll finally eat these. And then I tried one. I was like, oh my god, this is disgusting. This is the worst candy I've ever eaten.
And it's not mine! The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies.
That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
I have too many shirts now. Even if a nice new shirt comes out, like, I can't buy it because I just have too many graphic tees. I haven't worn, like, half of them now.
And we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
I think I've worn that My Hero Academia one. I've had, like 3 times total since I got it. And I got that back in, like, June? No, back when new Pokemon Snap came out. That was, like, April. Why was Nagito acting like he committed the murder the last trial? Because he technically was going to murder Byakuya. He was the one who set everything up. He set up the knife, and he set up the power outage. But he ended up not killing him. In fact, Byakuya, I think, was trying to protect Nagito. And he actually knew... I think he actually was aware that Nagito was trying to kill him. Peko is sus. She looks very shocked. Same, half my closet's full of shirts you've yet to wear. I mean, I've worn mine evenly, but there's a few that I just haven't worn that much because I'll just grab them awkwardly from the thing. The very first shirt I got when we started doing the lockdown, the Chocobo Airlines, Dodo Airlines Animal Crossing parody shirt. I think I haven't worn that in like half a year, even though I love that shirt.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap.
Because I have 2 Chocobo shirts now. I have that, and I have the Fat Chocobo shirt. And I'm gonna be honest, the Fat Chocobo shirt is just so much more my aesthetic. I love wearing that.
Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
Okay, so I gotta look at the last few lines of dialogue here. I was talking too much. Okay, no yellow gummies. What? That's right. None of the gummies bags in her cottage any yellow ones. Then we can't assume. Excuse me. We can't assume Hiyoko's the one who dropped that yellow gummy. See, didn't I tell you it's definitely a trap? Damn it, who would set a trap like this? Okay.
I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
People watching this on YouTube are probably pissed at me for not getting this.
You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy?
Because I'm Borb, after all. Yes, I am Borb. Why'd the game stutter when I do that? Okay, that's not good. That's not supposed to happen when I open and close widgets.
Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Thought it was your connection? Nah. I should bring... Maybe I should keep the chat box up now. I don't know. I had it on for a little bit, and then I got rid of it because I realized it was like... If no one's here, having it on's kind of pointless. And then I get like bots And that's really
There's still
annoying.
a huge piece of evidence left.
Okay.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
Fuyuhiko's a shit.
That's an important piece of evidence. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
Mahiru left?
What does that mean?
You don't know?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
No,
Thanks
she did
to
not.
her, we have the evidence we need.
No, she did not.
Wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
We gotta figure out what's right and what's wrong.
We're not done with Hyo. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the footprints.
It's true, that's an important piece. And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
You don't know?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength.
No,
That's a perfect time to use the slowdown. Because you need to get rid of that thing before shooting that.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Her death was instant.
Instant death? According to my autopsy, yes. There's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
Like, what does Mikan have on her that lets her just do autopsy reports?
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Like, I guess that she's the ultimate nurse, but, like, wouldn't she need, like, medical tools to determine whether or not the death was instantaneous?
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow.
Is she a nurse? Yes, Mikan is the ultimate nurse.
That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Someone else?
Monokuma's asleep. He does
The
not
killer,
care.
Of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
Just ask Kyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's not true.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body? If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was...
Speak up, Soda. I can't hear you.
She was clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer.
Can I shoot for Yuhiko?
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
I think this case is... I don't think he's the killer. I don't think either he or Hiyoko are the killers. And, I think this case is going to portray him in a much more sympathetic light by the end of it. Solely because, obviously, there's some weird connection with his sister and
I won't
him.
let you look down on me.
Uh-oh.
We haven't decided that yet.
Alright, kid, you sort yourself out. I'm taking a nap.
Hey, Fuyuhiko. Why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Rebuttal, showdown, footprints on the beach, metal bat, shower room, iron barred window, Mikan's autopsy report. Okay.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the... After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Okay, that's not true.
The fact that Hiyoko was at the beach house can be proven. Did you get all that, you bastard?
Fuyuhiko hasn't thoroughly invested the crime scene at the beach house. Then I need to tell him he's wrong by using that piece of evidence. Wow, it's taken straight from Ace Attorney.
Dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach. After she moved the body, she just washed it off in the shower.
Slice!
Allow me to cut through those words. Now, washing it off in the shower is impossible, because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
Yes, out of order.
I'm terribly
Outofordeder.
sorry. I haven't had any time to actually
actually repair it.
It's gonna like maybe play Hangman's Gambit just to determine that phrase.
Maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Nope, that's not possible either because Mikan was the only one who tied her. Was the one who tied her clothes. Hiyoko took off her clothes before committing the murder. No, that should be impossible. She can't get dressed by herself. Her clothes fused to her body.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before. Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
I didn't smell. It only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place?
It's almost like they implemented that rule specifically for this murder case.
Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure Monokuma wouldn't have kept quiet.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's her.
'Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
Ooh, excuse me. Had to sneeze really hard there.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
Well, need I? Can you black
I
that
can
up?
attest to that.
Mm-hmm.
If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed out.
Doubting me of all people. You got some nerve. All right, I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
That sounds very painful.
That actually sounds pretty cool!
No.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right? It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
I need Monokuma's damn right sound bit.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. Because Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind. There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier? You guys are stupid! Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Hiyoko, please don't cry. Everything is fine now, right?
Oh, Mikan, when will you learn?
Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
What? More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind?
Hey, Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier... Damn it! So that was a lie?
It's false.
I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
It's a fabrication. We made it up.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I wish I had that clip on hand. You know what? I'm thinking of getting a Stream Deck just to put stupid clips on it that I can play at will. I just don't know how to integrate that with OBS very well.
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no. Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
You always have to say something snide.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter? Yeah, this one.
That would be fun. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? When you come to the beach house on the second island, the time is still the same at 2 p.m. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see anyone for a while. It'd be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Mahiru Koizumi. Oh, so she... so she got the same letter that Mahiru got, only with Kyoko's signature on it. So someone tricked them both into going to the beach house. Letter Hiyoko received has been added to the truth bullet section.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
So that means whoever killed them must have heard that conversation about meeting up. So it has to be one of the girls. It can't be Fuyuhiko. Oh, the letter had Hiyoko had that letter that Hiyoko had. Doesn't it clearly contradict that other evidence?
I can prove it with this. This letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
Oh, that one says come to the island on the beach house at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m.
Interesting.
But in Hiyoko's letter...
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? The letter that Mahiru had, the letter that Hiyoko had, both.
I see!
This was a setup.
The killer must have forged both letters.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters... Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
The killer forged both of those letters.
There's so many possibilities right now.
They were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
So they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean! Give me back Mahiru!
Really? This is really terrible. I've offered to help so many times. But the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all. It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens. We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Don't know why, but you think it's Mikan? I
So based
think
on
it's
what the
very
letter
possible
said,
it could be
we went to the
Mikan,
beach house
yeah.
At 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
I'm gonna be honest at this point. There are 4 people I think it could be. I don't think it's obviously it's not. I think there's no chance it's Fuyuhiko. It's obviously not Hiyoko.
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
I think it could be any of the other girls, honestly, at this point.
It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Medicine? That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore? I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
Oh, jeez.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry. When I woke up, I was inside a small closet, and when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer.
That's horrible! I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer!
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
Fuyuhiko, we still have not
This'll
not
never
proven
end
it
if
was
you
you.
keep being so suspicious.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here. We're supposed to work together.
I just realized now that it's January 2022, that means I should expect some stuff that got delayed to this year to start shipping out at some point. What the hell? Sorry, 1 second. Oh yeah, I knew that person. Yeah, okay, there you go. Want the gamer girl, but I'd see you'd make her suspect. You don't like Peko. I have a feeling that it could possibly be Chiaki. The reasons we don't know yet, and I really hope it isn't.
The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory.
What got delayed for me? So let's see. Let me look through my Gmail receipts here. Well, I have 2 things that are there's only 4 things here. I had 2 things that are pre-ordered for release this year. I also ordered a Playdate, which is that cool little yellow and black analog system with the crank on it. I was one of the first like 2,000 people to order it, and it got delayed to beginning of this year. And the other thing I ordered is a giant pool toy, which didn't necessarily get delayed. It's just that we were never given a release date for it, and it's been over a year since I've ordered it. It's still being made. It just hasn't. The shipment hasn't happened yet because of how they get their custom orders.
The killer and everyone else. 2 hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope. 2 hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
It's a very complex pool toy. It's a very big pool toy. It's also extremely expensive. I will refrain from saying how much exactly it cost. But it's more that they were taking orders on them for like several months, and apparently because they have to make them, and the factory that makes them is apparently like they're experiencing rolling blackouts. Production slowed because of COVID. So there was like literally no update on it until like 2 months ago, and they were just like, they are still coming. There's just no ETA on them. There's nothing you can do but wait. And if you want to cancel, just like contact us. And I was like, you know what? I want it. just take as long as you need.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where 2 hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
I think it's either of your favorite characters at this point, Akane or Sonya. I don't see it being Akane. Sonya, I can definitely see it being.
Side with the enemy already, so I can believe what he's saying.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
Yeah, why are we even, like, thinking about Nagito at all? He's not relevant to this case.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hiyoko has told us. So,
Let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's the splendid power of teamwork. Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Still sleeping.
What? He's sleeping.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth. That may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we could do is move forward. Dumbasses. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll survive. God damn it, the game got me to say Among Us. Again. Alright, we've hit the midpoint. This whole stream is probably going to just be this trial.
Well now
that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling it right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, you can't. Everyone, please close your eyes and cover your ears.
correct. You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
What? I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Sorry, I'm really phlegmy. I'm making human goo on the inside of my body. Resume.
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's no way I can believe that! Ugh, I can't do anything! How annoying! But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Regularly. I have trouble with that word.
Now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Anime is happening.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Just what the heck is going on here?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
I can't wait to see if Aaron can figure this case out, because I feel like he's gonna have trouble with some of the arguments in this as much as I did.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
I'm all caught up on that, by the way. I think I mentioned that yesterday, but I am now up to where they've currently broadcasted themselves playing this game. So I am so ready to watch more of it once they start working on it again.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
He probably, Ridge and Dan is just confused. And I think Dan would get it. Dan's usually a little more intuitive when it comes to those kinds of arguments.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
The clip of Aaron losing his shit over the Hangman's Gambit tutorial is great. Because honestly, that's exactly how I felt when I was reading it. Because the thing with this game is that they not only throw a lot of tutorials at you, they don't show you how to do it. They don't give you an example or an image on the screen or even like walk you through the first one. It's kind of like, here's a text dump, memorize it, and now go through it on your own without any practice. I don't know if they did that for the earlier ones, but definitely for the improved Hangman's Gambit. You're expected to just take in all that information at once about fusing letters, picking them up, putting them down, exploding, getting them in order. It's a lot. It's a lot to take in.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide!
The shower room.
I even glanced inside the shower room
Damn
when
it.
I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
I wonder.
We still don't know who the third person who discovered the body is. Hiyoko's one. Soda is the second one. And after Soda saw it, then the alarm went off. So there was a third person at some point who didn't murder them.
At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
And if I had to guess, it's Fuyuhiko. Fuyuhiko saw the murder, and he's the third witness, but he's also not the killer. I want to play a new game. Is that what you're thinking? No! That's not what I'm thinking. Oh, no. If so, we've prepared the perfect product for you. You will now dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysterious answer from several questions. It's called a logic dive. I have some abilities equipped for that. During the logic dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Okay, so I'm having a thought. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the A button. Is Aaron still doing VA work, or is he just doing Grump stuff? He is doing VA work. The new Inti Creates game that's coming out. Wait, is it Inti Creates or was it Way Forward? I can't remember. I know Kira Buckland's in it, but Aaron is also in it as well. He has a role in the game. Also, if the rumors are true, he may have if what I'm led to believe is true, the Advance Wars reboot camp that's coming out now in April, that got delayed from December, it's going to have partial voice acting, and apparently Aaron might be involved with it, but that's just a big, like, leaky rumor. No one knows for sure if that's true or not. No one knows if there's even going to be voice acting in it. Press the B button to brake and the X button to jump. I really shouldn't talk about voice acting rumors, because that can be harmful to people involved in products. The Inti Creates thing is real, though. When was it delayed to? April 3rd, I believe, right now. As of right now, it's April 3rd. It got delayed like a week before it came out, too. No, it can't be April 3rd. April 3rd is a Sunday. Probably April 7th or 8th. And I could probably just check the eShop. So I started playing Cruisin' Blast yesterday in my spare time, and I think I mentioned that. It's not a game I think I'd stream, but it is a very, very fun arcade racer. And I'm enjoying playing through the courses, even just to, like, unlock stuff. Like, in like, time trial mode. Does he do mostly video game roles? He was in Mighty Magiswords, which one of my other friends did art for. Can't wait for that. Can't wait for Arceus. This is a really good waste of my stream time here. 4/8, okay. April 8th is the estimated release. It's like the last game on here with a solid release date. So yeah, that's Friday. That's going to be the first Friday in April. April is going to be a very busy month for me because I might be going to PAX East, and I'm going to be going to another convention right after that too. Okay. Cluck cluck. Hey, Atman. I actually don't know. I remember Cruisin' started back in the days of N64. Yeah, I've never played a Cruisin' game. Blast is my first one, and it's really neat. PAX East. No, PAX. PAX. Penny Arcade Expo East. It's kind of the spin-off of PAX Prime, which is in the West. Should give me plenty of time to save up some money then. Yeah, but I don't know. Aaron's done a few voice acting things. Like I think he's represented by an agency, so he does a lot more than he probably talks about. He just has his own entertainment company on top of that. Okay, your task is to reach the goal, the final destination of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick, accelerate with the A button, press B to brake, and X to jump. B to brake. Okay, what? How far am I? I just started the second part of this trial. There will be various obstacles you will encounter as you progress through the course. So make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a gap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answers split into different paths, so please choose down the path of the answer you think is correct. Branching questions will appear several times in one course. Please be careful. Now, see, an image of what this looks like on the screen so I can think about this ahead of time would be nice. I highly recommend you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the plus button... Yeah, well done, good luck, and have fun. Okay. She's right. This might be a very important problem. If the killer tampered with the evidence after Hiyoko ran away from the beach house, when did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it. Nah, we use our imagination. Oh my god, look at this. Dive start. This is very silly. Question 1. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before Hiyoko... What? Oops. See, this is like... Yeah, I guess this is like where I have to start breaking. Before Hiyoko arrived. Ring! Expected reason. I like that this is just here to give you platforming. This just makes me want a new Snowboard Kids game. Please, Atlas, put Snowboard Kids on Switch Online. When did the killer leave the beach house? After Hiyoko left or before Hiyoko left? I'm gonna say after. Question 3. Where was the killer hiding Hiyoko when she was unconscious? Where was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach? Nah, I think this is the wrong answer. Just taking a guess. Yeah, it wasn't right. Reminds me of those 50-in-1 games. No, I mean, the production quality of this is pretty neat. I don't get what this has to do with logic. When did the killer arrive at the beach house before? And he, so yeah, he was they were the first to arrive and the last to leave. Where's the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? The beach house.
It's all coming together. Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
It's a way to force you to pay attention, yeah.
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless. How disappointing. Didn't I just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
I'm trying to help your case here.
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good!
Wonder if later cases will have more than 2 answers. I wouldn't doubt it. I really don't want that to happen to me. I need to answer by any means. The place where the killer is hiding. The place Hiyoko hasn't looked is... Not quite. Ah. If it's not the bathroom, they left through the back door and dragged... Maybe they pushed her maybe? Let's give it a shot. That'd just be outside. That's not even considered hiding at that point.
Crap!
Everyone's staring. It's like I just made a fool. Oh, okay.
Crap!
So wait, is it? Could it still be the closet itself?
Here.
Yeah, it is. I mean, it's...
killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up!
Yeah, but you were unconscious.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right? And you probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
Oh, right, there was a surfboard case that was just open in there.
But could two people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
Hmm. I hate what Among Us has done to society, let me tell you. If the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place in advance, I can only think of one place. That's right, the place where the killer was hiding inside the closet was...
Here! What about the surfboard case in the closet? I'm pretty sure they could have hidden in there.
Oh, I just had a thought. Of who it could be, because there's a ton of wetsuits at the back of that room. And who was wearing a wetsuit? It's not small, just poorly utilized. Yes, Hajime even says that when you go in there for the first time. He's like, it's very deliberately messy.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case. The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a hiding place. Cause we haven't been on this island that long. So the closet shouldn't have been that messy, I think.
Then, the killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah, they were quietly holding their breath and hiding very close to you.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
So that homunculus hidden in the case right next to Hiyoko,
I shouldn't say things I don't understand.
waiting for their time to strike.
So to speak.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
You know, Chiaki looks quite a bit like the detective girl from the first game. Really? I kind of thought Peko resembled her a bit more.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house, watching Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if you didn't ask. All right, if you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya! Oh, you shut up. Then, grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that.
It's not like that, Akane. Not like that at all. I mean, between Peko and Chiaki, who helped you better investigate? Well, Chiaki, obviously. In this case. But it also is different because, like, in this one, it seems like there's someone else who helped you better investigate. No, Chiaki did. Peko was kind of just standing at the crime scene, eyeing Sanya the whole time. In fact, that's what she's been doing this whole chapter. So,
Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
But this game's interesting because it seems like it's someone different helping me investigate each chapter, because, like, the first chapter was Nagito, which made it even more, like, of a wham moment when you realize that, oh, he was originally going to murder Byakuya before Teru did.
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. A man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
Sometimes when there's a cold breeze outside, I could see the future.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time. As I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Ah, finally. Thank you.
Is the killer also included among those 3 or more people?
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
Oh, man, sorry. I don't know where this cough came from. Literally the night that I got my results saying that I was COVID negative, I started getting a cough that has now persisted every day since then. And I did not go anywhere after taking that test, so if I didn't have it, then where the fuck did this cough come from? I did go somewhere afterwards, but it started before then.
You're pretty annoying for noticing something like that. I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh?
Yes, flexibility. Can we get the answer?
So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All done.
Oh, so he could just choose for it to not to include the killer or not.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
I knew it, so it's Hiyoko, Soda, and who was the first?
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
Kosan.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear. The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it, that mystery hasn't been solved yet.
If I had to guess, there's an accomplice. Yeah, I know, I looked at their fully voice acted too. It gives me a break, because the rest of the game I have to read all the dialogue. There's an accomplice to this. Nagito has already said it's not him, and I trust that he's not lying, because why would he lie? He's crazy. So I think 2 people committed this murder, but only, 2 people, quote-unquote, committed it, but 1 person actually killed. There's a case like that in the first game, too, where technically 2 people commit murder, but then, something else happens.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer, too. Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then. Accomplices usually do it unwillingly. That's true. I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debates. From this point forward, you'll now be able to use the truth flashback. Oh no, what is this? If you hold down the X button, the shape of the reticle will change. If you hit the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you'll be able to memorize it. Oh, okay, this is from the first game. This memorized phrase can only be fired once as a single truth bullet. If you shoot or change to a different truth bullet, it will disappear from your truth cylinder. However, you could use this flashback feature as many times as you want. If you don't have the answer or to a lie or mistake in your available truth bullets, it might be wise to memorize a different weak spot and use that to make your case. Something I noticed too, watching other playthroughs of this game, there's a bit of poppin' during these spins when on systems that aren't the Switch. Like on the PC, you can actually see the characters on the right kind of pop out, and then the model on the left will pop in during the spin. Only one gets to leave, practically no room to cooperate, yeah. In the first game, though, that sure didn't manage to stop that one case from happening. When's the best time to flashback? Well, you'll just have to trust your keen wits, won't you? By the way, you will not be able to agree with anyone while using a truth flashback. Please remember that's only effective when refuting points. Well, we got the X button now, which is what we have to use here, so... I could just ignore all these. Shower room. I'm not using it. I'm not doing it!
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the
Okay.
shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, I can declare.
Okay,
it
Need
would
I.
definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
If I use that person's opinion, I might be able to break through that contradiction. Like him, yeah.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
Alright,
So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Alright, no, I
Maybe
can't
they
take
wore
that.
one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body.
maybe they were able to wash it off.
Oh, there's no... There's like not many places to shoot this, huh? Other person moved the body. Gonna look for a bit. Okay, Gem. Thank you for
Did the killer
coming
do
by
with the blood
regardless.
on
I always
their
appreciate
body?
it.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Other than the shower. Alright.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have to use the shower.
Shit.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able
Wait,
to
no.
wash it off.
I can't use it to agree with points. I can only use it to refute. Oh, wait, maybe I could just refute blue points, though.
What did the killer do with the blood on?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
Damn it. Oh, I hit that
They
thing.
have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
As someone who flushes their shit, it would definitely clog.
Okay, go, 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 go.
maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do with the blood on their body?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right? So washing it off would have been impossible.
They didn't have
Oh,
to
damn
use
it.
the shower.
Alright.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore
Controls in
one
this kind of
If
suck.
they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around.
Alright, let's...
Someone
Yeah.
other than the killer moved the body?
Nope, that didn't work. Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't transcript this shit.
Damn it! What did the killer do with the blood on their...
Maybe they simply... They couldn't use the shower.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
they didn't have to use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet? Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
If they used something other than the shower,
What did they do with the bloody...
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushes, it would definitely clog the toilet.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
maybe they were able to wash it off.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply washed it off.
Oh, it's R. That's why I'm hitting the
They
wrong
couldn't use the
fucking
shower,
button.
right?
Idiot.
So wash it.
There we go.
That's wrong.
I knew it. It was the first statement. It was using the second statement on the first statement.
If they just needed to wash off the blood, they didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
The water from the fish tank in the game.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood. The drinks in the refrigerator that are in the toilet, they're in the thing. They only use the open, like the water. They didn't use any of the fruity drinks.
Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
I've seen through it.
Uh-oh, we're gonna duel.
In theory, then, that's impossible.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand that there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
No, I think you're wrong. Metal bat, trash can, shower room. Well, it's gonna be the trash can, I'm assuming.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down!
Oh god, gotta hit buttons. It's ridiculous.
We can't assume they used just one drink. They could have used a bunch of them to wash it off.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were only flavored drinks. If you use those to wash, the blood won't come off in your body. It will leave an aromatic smell, especially if you use the lot. That alone would raise suspicion.
Could it be the first allegation was intended to lead to this outcome? But I should have evidence to use against her argument now.
Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the
Allow me to cut through those words!
Then he said, yeah, there used to be more drinks. They were all in the top row.
Oh, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
Yeah, the mechanic guy.
That was
soda.
after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Ah, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of a shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
Huh. Hold on a second. Now that I think about it, if they soaked their entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, the person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Oh no. Who walked in wet?
See? Just as I thought.
Was it Pekka or Sonya?
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Is that true?
Let me ask. Who might that be?
If the killer used plastic bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, that killer, Mahiru's killer, must be that person. Who was wet, though? Was it Pekka or was it Sonya? I can't remember. I don't have any... I don't know who walked in like that, and I don't have the images to look at it. I think it's Pekko. It's Teru. Sonya was in a wetsuit, but was she wet? Pekko... What was Pekka wearing? Well, I think Pekka was soaked. Okay, so it was her.
You're the only one! Pekko. Is it you?
Hey! What are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer!
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the
Oh, right. Peko said she was swimming for 3 hours, right. She was scouting the island.
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
But I mean, Sonya was also wearing a wetsuit, so I think that she's also involved in this. I think she got the wetsuit from the beach house. Also, not for nothing, but if she was just using water bottles to wash off blood, why would her whole... I guess... Oh, she was wearing the wetsuit. So her whole body would be soaked. You think she would... Do you think they would, like... She would be smart enough to dry herself off first, though?
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Don't just stay silent. Say something.
Hold on, you bastard! You saw her at the diner. You never saw her near the beach house, right? So maybe she really was swimming.
Why are you so intent on defending
No
her?
one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Huh?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Yeah, there's gonna be some misleading stuff. Yeah, again, though, like, the thing with this game is that they will pull out twists, like, literally every couple seconds. This isn't like Ace Attorney, where it's like, once you're sure of it, it's like, okay, we know who it is. This, they'll do something to flip it on its head, like, last minute.
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier? You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer. We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house.
Now that you mention it...
Alright, we gotta address this first. It's the
roadside
window.
door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
The water's refrigerated, it would be cold. Yeah? I don't think Peko would really react to that.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
You might have an answer.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
I mean, that'd be something more that Sonya and I would know. Not Sonya, Akane and I would know.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
Killer's escape route. I think I know what it was. In fact, the only possible thing I could think of is that opening. Door facing the beach closet, the small window in the shower room.
I see! If the roadside and beachside doors aren't an option, the only other thing I can think of is... Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
I like that rule is very relevant all the time. Could it be?
Littering is prohibited, even if...
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
Huh? Pekka was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
It was Sonya and her wetsuit.
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
No! Please don't be violent.
Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they wouldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Oh, is this gonna be Hangman's Gambit? Yes, it is. Oh boy, letters! Wetsuit? No, wetsuit doesn't fit there. Bikini? Pekko's a case, yeah. What? Huh. Bamboo. Alright, yep. It's Pekko's case. She even had it when swimming. True, she did. What was it? What's it called? Sash? Yeah, I guess it must be. Because she has a bamboo sword. I knew that wasn't right, and I did it anyway. Bamboo sword. There we go. You need the D, but I need the R first. Hey, Blue Puzzle. Yes, SDR2's Hangman's Gambit is bad. No, 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 no! Need that. There we go. Yeah, it's not good. I forgot what it looks like in 1.
Pekko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times,
Also,
right?
how you doing? Nice to meet you.
If I recall correctly, you had it then, too. Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Pekko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya? A ninja could have climbed that easily. Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use the handguard as a step stool.
Wow! Just like a Japanese ninja!
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
And in Manhattan. But they're turtles.
It is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Pekko could easily use it to climb.
Unless you're in Europe, where they're called Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles.
Well, Pekko, do you have anything to say?
Not really, no. Now then, the time has come again for the Panic Talk action, PTA. Let's talk a little bit about Fever Time and Nega Time. Oh, God, what is this? From this point on, you'll be able to use Fever Time by pressing R during PTA. When Fever Time is activated, the tempo will be pushed to its max. But that's not all, you won't miss during Fever Time either. Pressing the A button when applicable, you can destroy your opponent's verbal assault, but only until your focus gauge runs out to make the best possible use of your time. Of course, you're not the only one who can get the upper hand. There's something called Nega Time that your opponent can use too. If your opponent, sorry, there's only one N there, activates Nega Time, your tempo marker will disappear, making it quite difficult to press the buttons in a rhythm. So in that case, please time the rhythm not with your eyes, but with your ears and your passionate heart. If you can't clear it, you can always change the difficulty setting. I'm not going to tell them they'll have to redo the class trial for that chapter if they do that. Well then, good luck and have fun.
Hold on a sec, you bastard! You're saying she used her sword as a step stool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't have been able to recover it, dumbass!
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Fuyuhiko, why are you... talk action.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Bastard! Got proof, you bastard? I'll sell your fucking organs! You're pissing me off!
This is very silly.
You're pissing me off! Bastard! Shut up! Shut up! Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
What? We get to finish the words. That's stupid.
Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Gotta stop a filibuster.
Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, this is the end!
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool, she could have recovered it with her sword bag.
Yes, if she presses the button on it, it automatically summons it to her.
When she leaned her sword against the wall to use as a step stool, she tied her sword back to it.
Aha!
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the bag up toward her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape.
I'm guessing Fuyuhiko is the accomplice.
Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that. Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman. Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Oh, you just back off!
Is it true? Did you really kill Macaw?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions!
Yeah, Nagito, you asshole.
You
Just
don't
tune him
have
out.
any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
It's fine.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
Damn. She admitted it just now? She admitted she's Mahu's killer, right? Fuyuhiko's insufferable, yeah. But is this right? Even though Fuyuhiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Hold on. Let me confirm one thing first.
Can it wait until after the voting?
No.
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Pecco's motive.
My motive?
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome murder case, right? Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Oh, god damn it. Huh?
Justice?
In order to protect the justice of this world.
Huh? You gotta be shitting me.
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
Oh, we're really fucking doing this again, aren't we?
What are you saying?
I like Sonya's pumped. She knows what's going on.
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of.
Fuck.
Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon, the protective father and the smiling mother. Hello! Earth to Pecco! If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
It's fine. Just stop it.
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
This is... Could she be...
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
So, why was Mahiru evil, though? Because she was accomplice to that other murder?
Justice complete!
Ah.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky. That would be me. Sparkling justice!
Oh god. And she's talking in emojis.
Now then, let's execute justice!
What? What the fuck?
Pecco, what are you doing?
I am sparkling justice. In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Yep, she's cringe, but she is free.
Pecco finally snapped! Everyone, please be careful. Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice. Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals. She is supposed to be...
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I've used that emoji before.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
What? What the heck is this? Pecco is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events. Hey! Now's not the time for you to be sleeping.
It hurts a lot when you're sleeping.
Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Huh? Sleepwalking?
This again. He's referring to Toko.
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately. No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil?
Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
Something similar. Yep. Exactly. Toko.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
Because she destroyed the evidence.
To protect justice, of course. In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword and executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am. It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important. I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Didn't she actually do it? We kind of never really...
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer. In the end. There's no mistaking it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Okay, well, I guess it is her. Okay, so something I found out is that the images you get are randomized. So, it's not always going to be the same ones every time you play. That's why some of the ones I got at the very beginning were, like, all the way at the end. Where should I hide? Yep. Somebody found the body. Pretty anime girl mask. What was that? What did the killer leave next to the body? That's this one. This one's already used. That image looks the same as up there. People left a big piece of evidence, this one. Now that I know that it could be anywhere, and that there's fake ones in there, I get how to do this. Oh, look at this. All of them are fucking Hiyoko. Alright. Oh, that was right. I took a guess there. Connie is covered in blood? Hiyoko, wait. Okay, so this is all at the beach house already. Nope, she's already here. What am I doing? You're so sprint from the beach house. Okay, that's already there. So this isn't Akane. Hiyoko wakes up. We still don't know who the third person is, though. Right to left, yeah. Okay, so pages 1 and 2 are done. 3 is done. 4. Next one to arrive at the beach house after Hiyoko. Beacon? No, couldn't be. Yeah, I didn't think so. Last stock. Time to wash them off the blood. Do that. Next one to arrive at the beach house was Mahiru.
Here's everything that happened in this case. The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character. Hyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However,
snacks.
Someone else overheard their exchange. The killer.
What's a good, like, small cold snack that I could put in my mini fridge? Like, it's gotta be very small. Like maybe like a pack of, like, cheese strips or something. Like string cheese. Can't be more than, like, an inch tall and a couple inches wide.
The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters. They sent fake letters to both Mahiru and Hyoko.
String cheese is a good one, yeah. I was thinking something a little more substantial, though.
2:30 p.m.
Actually, I should get a new box of jerky, too. I haven't had a box of Jack Links since, like, August, when I finished the last one.
And the letter Hyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait. After putting Hyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she had been targeted for murder. Approaching her from behind, the killer struck the defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon, the metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Thunk.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road. Also, the mask found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left. I'm not really sure why. My guess is it's something similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them.
If we're talking about that as a noun, it's spatter. There's no L. It's blood spatter.
Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off.
I mean, a swordsman swinging a bat like that would definitely instant kill, yeah.
But the killer
a little
expected
slugger.
Something like that to happen.
Got some paranoia agent shit going on up here.
Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body. They used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else. After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet Hyoko was in. The killer hid inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand.
And at no point did Peko think, oh, I'll dry myself off.
After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up. I can imagine how badly Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet.
I know, look, Diavolo was there.
I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her.
Diavolo dyed his hair red.
From the shock and panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hiyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hiyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hiyoko. Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hiyoko.
You said that line looked exactly the same as the previous one.
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route, the small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
sword.
The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window while holding the sword bag in their hand. As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened. But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse. So how about it? This is the truth behind the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko Pekoyama?
But who was the third person to discover the body? I'm assuming it's Fuyuhiko.
What of it? She's like totally cool with it. I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying? You killed Mahiru!
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird, crazy bitch.
There's no way you can kill me. Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
To protect what's most
That was a good
important
read.
to you must be prepared to throw away something equally important.
Yeah, it's gotta be Fuyuhiko. He's the other one who's discovered the body. I'm just confused. How did he do it without leaving any sort of evidence of him being there?
Understand? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on in order to keep justice. To keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
Are you serious?
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect justice. Hurry and carry on justice.
Yeah, that's not happening.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
If we let Peko go, we're all gonna get killed! For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable. A few sacrifices? Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
However, before we do that...
Onokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
Where's the 11th hour twist here?
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares? Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Who will be chosen as the Blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Yeah, anyway, that wasn't gonna work, Peko. Did you really think?
Pardon me, can we please have a little more time?
Whoa, what?
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
Okay.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
I wonder what it could be. Huh?
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Pecco is really Sparkling Justice.
Yeah, the
Am
third
I right?
person.
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
That makes her an enthusiast.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. There's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Pecco, right?
Distinct difference?
You know, Sonia described Sparkling Justice like this.
I'm probably gonna end a little earlier tonight than usual. Like once this is over and once I move into chapter, well, the new chapter doesn't start until, actually I don't know, whatever. I'm probably gonna end at 3 though, assuming that this is done by 3. Like when I used to end my streams.
Complete. The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Because I'm honestly, I'm kind of hungry and I think I want to make
That would be
food.
me. Sparkling justice.
Also, I've been getting into a really bad habit lately. Like, I'm not going to bed at 5 anymore. I'm like laying in bed until 6 a.m. And that's not good. I shouldn't be falling asleep that late. So I'm gonna try to cut it back a little bit here. Again, work might fuck me in a few months, and I might have to start doing everything like 2 hours earlier anyway. So I might be streaming like 10 p.m. till like 2 a.m. and then stop, like have a hard cutoff of 3 a.m. or something if I go late. I see, so that's what it was. Yeah, I think she's just... Okay, hold on. Sonya described Sparkling Justice like... Wait, hold on. I mean, there's a distinct difference between what we know about Sparkling Justice and Pecco. A distinct difference. You know, Sonya describes Sparkling Justice like this. Okay. I see, so that's what it was. I think I got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. Height, special ability, gender, nationality. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't look.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said.
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
It wasn't written in Japanese.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Well, I guess whatever.
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish. So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
All this time, I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were for the same country. No, Genocide Jack is from Japan. That wasn't the case. If so...
Pecco, you're not Sparkling Justice. There's no way that's possible.
Or, if you insist that you're Sparkling Justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off. However, that's perfectly fine. It's no longer necessary. And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it.
Is she the traitor?
My duty has already been finished. My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
Uh-huh? Looks like she's back to normal?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Huh?
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Tool? What do you mean?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
The fuck is this?
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. The footboards, the footprints, surfboard gates, by discovery announcement, obviously.
I see!
I see!
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yep, that's right. I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier? That announcement is made when at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3. If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
Just like Ryu, your range is 1 fist too short.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Your deduction was 1 person too short.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
It was me, Nagito Komaeda.
No.
On the Nintendo Switch.
Not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes. From your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
Huh?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
I mean, it's gotta be Fuyuhiko.
You're the only one! Is it Fuyuhiko?
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
It's almost as if the motive was the ass, and the incident was the balls, and there was some sort of connection between them. The ABC, if you will. The ass-ball connection.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true. Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
No, the events that occurred in this game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that, too. Ending prize.
I can prove it with this! I didn't think it was necessary to confirm it if it didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but... there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize. The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos, with the surrounding scenery cropped out. You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you? You knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first will receive the ending prize. It was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it. Even so, You wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares? Because Peko is the killer, right?
But you already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late. As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Peko, can you speak up? I can't hear you.
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool, I cannot defy my orders.
Oh, you're a tool, alright, let me tell you.
Hey! What's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
It means I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
What?
What the hell?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
So her logic is that Fuyuhiko is the killer, and that she was just the weapon. Yeah, she did it in order to prevent Fuyuhiko from doing it.
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
Excuse me, what?
Young master?
Fuyuhiko and Peko are... Huh?
That is the truth of this case.
This is bizarre. Every case is ending with someone becoming, like, it's living, but becoming, like, holy shit, we hate this person now, like Nagito before, and now Fuyuhiko.
I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
That's a problem. If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
Oh, shit.
What the hell?
Well, this is bullshit. I did pretty good, all things considered. Aside from the 2 fuck-ups. B. Only 76 coins, that's not that good. Oh, okay, if you hit Y on the specific spot. Phase 10, perfect. Missteps.
I'm in a bind, and what a bind it is. I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Are we gonna actually get some stupid-ass commercial? No, we're not. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizumi is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Okay, so... I'll wait. So sorry. I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Peko's the killer. Why?
Hey, hey!
Why? Well, it's obvious. You're not a tool. You're a friggin' human being. If I'm a human, then I'm not a tool. If that's what you're saying, you're wrong.
You just don't know.
You just don't know that there are people who exist only to be tools. People such as myself. Only exist to be tools.
Hey.
What does she mean for you, Hiko? Peko and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
It's completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Kuzuryu clan took me in.
I'm nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I'm to fulfill my duty as my young master's property.
What?
Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me.
If my young master is attacked, I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must see his sword.
Oh, neat.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost.
It is fucked up. Makes me think of like a samurai movie, where the young girl would be like the first. I don't know.
Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
That is...
You are wrong. You are not a tool, Peko, because we don't want to die. Because if you are a tool, then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. Oh yeah, that she was given a sword as a baby, yeah. The bamboo sword. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on this island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It's not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it's only natural for me to act as his tool. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you. It was Fuyuhiko?
Damn it.
It is what it is. When I thought I beat that game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You...
Tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
I sent her the photo because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too.
But...
I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played that game, we didn't know this incident had happened. That's why even if we were told that we were connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this.
Oh.
Actually, I have plans to go to the beach with everyone.
My!
Wait, what? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, I'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound pretty suspicious. Pretty serious, rather. Whoops. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me.
But...
If I need to make amends, I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I could cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow.
Oh.
She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too.
But...
It was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the heck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the person that happened to be... If the reason that happened was because of some person here.
Damn it.
I have no choice but to kill that person on my sister's behalf, right?
And so...
My young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use the bat as the murder weapon because I'm in the game. That's what was used on Girl E. For revenge, clubbing the person to death the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat?
Yeah.
But still, I believed her up to the very last minute. That the game was a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch!
Hey.
If this game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you...
I don't want to hear about that.
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl.
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just give me an answer. What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
You had no right to do that. Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes. Revenge is just wrong. Excuse me. Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even after I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went out the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid from under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. So he did... Yeah, no, Fuyuhiko did kill. He killed Girl E. Before all this happened. He killed the girl that we don't know about. Sato is her name.
Huh? Young master, I am finished.
He looks pretty happy about that.
What?
Are you saying you killed because you were the one you were... are you saying you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I don't get this at all.
Of course.
You don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet?
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterward, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, I was also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes? So we fell for it. We fell for her trick all along. That's right. You guys have made the wrong decision. You voted for me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Oh, hold on. Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
It should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense that Fuyuhiko is actually the killer. This is Ace Attorney 2 all over again here. Hold on, I'm telling you to hold on.
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you could protect him.
Great.
You would only go that far because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
I have no hope. I am just... a tool? Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko, and the rest of us. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What is the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right?
Jeez.
Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are those things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko, you mentioned this before, but... in this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof of that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's my time to kill. You're saying that? Of course, I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of person. Because if you are, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young Master!
There's no need to hesitate, young master. Please, just tell them the truth. Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I'm your... I just did as I was told because I'm a tool. I mean, the results are the same for Peko and Fuyuhiko no matter what. Fuyuhiko's gonna live in either decision, and Peko's gonna die in either decision. The only difference it makes is everyone else. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer just as she said... If you insist you're the killer just as she said, you could sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight alongside us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let's hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Young Master, I am finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Okay, so Fuyuhiko's lasting till the end of the game.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young Master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you.
Emotion. Real.
I am my young master's tool. A tool to protect my young master. Without an owner, the tool serves no purpose.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go! Hiyoko will be waking up soon. After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body. Hurry!
So Fuyuhiko left through the normal door.
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
So how about it, Fuyuhiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Peko, I guess I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young Master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because that's what I actually have to do to survive. I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young Master!
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew about what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
Well, it's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, huh? And even if it was an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try to influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with the heart, is the killer.
Sorry.
Peko, I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me the chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young Master!
You have a kind heart despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else just to escape by yourself. I believed you wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so, I wanted you to escape.
Okay. I wanted to protect you.
Echo.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all, too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Damn. Of course. Echo. That will do, Monokuma. Why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make this one final, selfish request.
So...
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Peko Yama, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time for the ultimate swordswoman, Peko Peko Yama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I
never needed a sword or a shield. I hate those games. Everyone complains about them and they suck.
I never needed a tool. So... You didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself. I never wanted a tool. I just wanted you. Only you.
Young master.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Young master.
Young master.
Damn. Game Gear. Peko has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. She's getting something noble here. One woman army, ultimate swordman Peko Peko Yama's execution. Ooh. What? Oh, that's not actually him. Or is it? Oh, it was? Oh, shit. Slice his eye. Oh. Even Fuyuhiko! This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People dying so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard! What is this? This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
Damn, I thought that wasn't I thought that wasn't actually him. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion. What a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
You're still talking about that? The hell's wrong with you? Are you too pissed? Are you pissed that two of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed, and I even feel sad and hopeless. But still,
Isn't that right?
it's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is the unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be remind me of him. I don't really understand what you're saying.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of all the ultimates here will definitely, completely, utterly destroy you. There won't even be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know. Not yet. He's still alive.
What?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive, okay.
You serious?
Fuyuhiko! Frantically rush to Fuyuhiko's side.
He's still breathing.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I'm trying! But his blood, he won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with the hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it.
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Because it's written in the school trip rules. If the Black and exposed during the class trial, they alone will be executed. If only the Blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it.
Unbelievable.
Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it's me.
So,
I'll save him. Really?
like...
I was actually going to do that all along, so I've already prepared for this. Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing out of nowhere, and gradually grew closer and closer. Oh god, what is this going to be? Yeah.
An ambulance?
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients!
We gotta get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat! So, I'll see you later!
Okay then. After he said that, the ambulance containing Monokuma and Fuyuhiko vanished from our sight. Is it... Ooh. Knock my headphones off. Is it really gonna be okay to leave this to Monokuma? Yo, Mikan, why didn't you do anything?
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there was any other way.
Perhaps.
He's gonna be fine. He's probably gonna be better, get better, and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely gonna come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Then all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However,
We must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my my tears.
There's no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness.
Damn it!
I guess things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Fuyuhiko! I don't want anyone else to be a sacrifice. And so the class trial ended, but we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will have happened to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in a vast, dark sea. We were just left there, alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. We couldn't find a more suitable word than that. "15 days, 10 hours, 10 minutes, and 50 seconds.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone. We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them.
No, I'm still getting them, occasionally.
Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore. Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape. For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well. What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Oh, what?
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
Don't tell me we're gonna revive the ultimate despair.
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope.
What the fuck? End. Surviving students, 14. 12. Okay, we need to move this along here. Let's make the next chapter double, maybe triple kill. Black Dragon Blade. You. No one's here, right? Man, I could totally see it now. Those idiots. Can't wait to see the surprised look on their dumb faces. But they'll probably be happy about it. They'll probably be very, very happy. Alrighty. Bing bong.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day. Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today.
Morning, huh? In the end, I was so worried about Fuyuhiko that I couldn't sleep. Excuse me. Involving himself in Pekko's execution like that, suffering all those wounds, is he really going to live? And was it really okay to leave him in Monokuma's care? Worry has consumed my heart. My body feels terribly burdened. But that worry ends here. There's no way I could just lay here and do nothing. Loosening my stiff body, I slowly sat up in bed. Guess I should head over to the restaurant. That's right. Just do it. I should meet up with everyone at the restaurant first, and then we'll question Monokuma afterward. I'm definitely going to find out if Fuyuhiko is safe or not. Oh boy, this is heating up. I am not going to progress any further here, because to be honest, even if I did, I would just be stopping in 12 minutes anyway, so... let us examine my new gift. Proof that you cleared Chapter 2, a memento of Peko Pekoyama, the highest quality bamboo sword. This ancient and honorable weapon has been passed down through each generation of Pekoyamas. Even though she was abandoned at birth. Okay. So Peko is, Deb. Pretty Beb. Mahiru is now Beb. And, what's his name? Where is he? Fuyuhiko is alive, I guess. But the most important thing is that means I could finish getting Gundam and Chiaki's hope fragments. Hell yeah. Let's save them both slots. You.
Danganronpa.
Alright, cool. Alright, another successful stream of this in the books. We're doing good. I think there's 3, 5, or 6 chapters total, so we're almost about at the halfway mark. This is a pretty beefy game overall. Not as long as 3, apparently. 3 is like another, like 40 hours, 40, 50 hours, so that's gonna be a chore. Well, chore and fun. I mean, I'm enjoying this. Definitely had a bit harder time getting through the trial in this than I did in the previous one, but, hey, I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying the speculation as I go along. Yeah, it's pretty long. This game, I think, is about 30 or so, but I'm not sure. And then there's all the extra shit, too, that I haven't done, so that's going to be something I'll look into. I'm at least going to do the Monami mode. I don't know if the other modes are going to be extensive, but hey, it's okay. This outside of this and Legends Arceus, I don't really have much planned for this month. It's all kind of in the next few months that streams are going to be weird, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, 30. Well, I think it's 30 hours. I'm not sure. I think the average is 30. How long to beat Danganronpa 2? About 33.5 hours in length when focusing on main objectives. But if you want to do 100%, it's about 60 hours, which I'm not going to do because that means that I have to just go back and get all the hope fragments and everything. But yeah, I'm pretty tired. And I'm hungry, so I'm going to eat something. If you want to watch more streams, thank you all for coming, as always. I always appreciate it. You know I say that every time, and I mean it. I really do. Having the company is really nice. If you want to watch more streams, check out twitch.tv/team/wildabandon. Plenty of people streaming there right now. My auto host will take you to someone as soon as I go offline. You all have a great night, and I will be back with more of this hopefully tomorrow and Wednesday. I think Thursday I might not stream. It depends on what's happening. But yeah, you all have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. Later.